Guys, how are you? I'm Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V. It has been a while, but I was feeling drawn to do some collective messages for the zodiac signs. So this particular video here is going to be a general collective message for my earth signs. Okay, I felt drawn to do one. I definitely been wanting to do some collective videos. So I'll see how it goes based on my schedule. If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do subscribe to my channel. Click the like button as well. Again, by this being a general reading for the collective for my earth signs, when it comes to guidance, everything that is said today may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave what does not. If you want a more one-on-one personal experience with Oracle, then you could book that on my website at www.spiritualvibrations.org. That information will be in the description box below. For those who have already subscribed, welcome back. How are you? And I hope everyone is well. I'm not for sure. I'm not titling this any specific title at this time. I'm just going with the flow. So I guess after I'm done with the video, recording this video, then I'll figure out what's the title. I may just leave it as open guidance, generalized messages. So again, take what resonates and leave what does not. I hope that this message reach those that need to hear it. So this is going to be for my Capricorns, for my Virgos, and for my Tauruses, okay? Divine Spirit, I call upon you as I would like to do a collective reading for my earth signs today. I ask that you use me as the vessel to be able to see, hear, and feel the messages that needs to be delivered as accurate, as specific as possible. Spirit is ready to talk. So we do have the card of resilience, okay? Earth signs, very resilient people, you know, and I have to also put myself in the category because I am a Capricorn myself. But there's definitely a level of resilience that we do have. We are very strong, and I do feel that most of us that is watching this video has been up under maybe a lot of stress, a lot of responsibilities, um, been carrying a lot of burdens, whether these are burdens of ourselves, burdens of others, just taking on a lot of responsibility, okay? I feel that life may have been a little bit stressful, okay? And I feel that this stress or this heaviness or this weight or this burden that some of us has been carrying around, whether this is recent burdens or things from the past or a little bit of both, it is definitely may have caused us to feel scattered emotionally or energetically as well. But we have Archangel Michael that is also stepping forth. And that is so crazy because this is not even the Archangel Michael card, but I swear I saw Archangel Michael. So many of you that is watching this video may work with Archangel Michael. Many of you is in need of working with Archangel Michael or inviting Archangel Michael into your life as well. He's a very powerful archangel that is ready to help and assist us, to make us feel safe, to help us cut ties to the past or to the things in our life that no longer serve us, okay? However, we have be honest with yourself. I feel that, and this is not going to resonate for all, and I'm not going to keep saying that throughout this video either, but again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you guys, I feel that it is a time right now to really be honest with yourself when it comes to the stressors or the weight of the world that you're carrying. You know, are you carrying on other people's weight? You know, are you taking and putting too much up on your plate? You know, is your stress coming from your own thoughts? Is it coming from your external situations? There could be some things right now in your life where Spirit is saying it's time for you to be honest with yourself about, okay? Because I feel that, yes, life in itself is stressful, but there could be things or thought processes, ways of behaviors that could be adding to the stressors in which we actually have the power to eliminate. But because we are either in a place of denial or just not wanting to really admit the truth to ourselves, okay, it could be causing more stress than it is good for us, okay? So let's go ahead and keep talking, Divine Spirit. What do the earth signs as a collective message needs to know today? What do our earth signs needs to know, collective message, okay? Right now. I'm not stopping the video. I'm just going to roll with it, okay? Take a step back. So in order to really be in a place of reflection, to really kind of reflect and go within, we have to kind of take a step back, okay? Because when we are too involved in something, when we are too in something, we have a hard time seeing it for what it is. You know, the old saying is that, how do I want to say it? Um, People on the outside looking in, may have more of an input than the people in. Because again, the people on the outside are able to see things that the people on the inside is not able to see. But when we take a step back and do reflection, we can see what's really not serving us anymore in our life, okay? And I feel that this is a period that Spirit is asking us. It's time to move our body. It's time to come out of this place of stagnancy, or feeling overwhelmed, or feeling stressed, or life feeling out of control. It's time to get up out that energy. But what is it that we're not being honest with ourselves about? What is it that we need to really take a step back and really reflect on, to really see what is not serving us? Is it our thoughts? Is it our behaviors? Is it certain people in our life? Is it certain situations? Are you giving too much of yourself to other people? Are you being the yes person instead of the no person? What is it? Okay, but only you know the answers to that. Okay, Divine Spirit, what's the collective message for our earth signs? Okay, and I feel many of us know exactly what it is, because even though this says spirit animal, it's not about that for me. What I'm picking up is, animals are very instinctive species, okay? They trust their instincts. And so this kind of lets me know that intuitively you know exactly where the stresses are coming from, where the burdens, where the responsibilities are coming from, but to be able to know and act are two different things, okay? And I feel that it's time to really act. It's time to come about the place of heaviness or feeling weighed down, okay, as well. Divine Spirit, what do you want to speak on for the Earth Signs collective message? A lot of blue here, so, maybe some of you have been battling some depression or some type of depressive type symptoms as well, okay, or just feeling kind of blue, okay? We also have go for it. All right. Now, the fact that this card didn't come out for me the way that me and my spiritual team roll is that the fact that this card didn't come out, there's some stagnancy, there's some hesitancy, okay? There's some hesitancy when it comes to following one's instincts and trusting one's instincts and actually acting upon those instincts, okay? It's something else pertaining to really taking the action steps to be honest with ourselves, as well. And I feel now is the time to go for it, now is the time for us to trust our intuition and act on certain things. Now is the time for us to be honest with ourselves, okay? Spirit, what's the collective message for zodiac signs for the earth? Okay. Take time to breathe. Maybe some of you have been dealing with some anxiety, maybe some restless energy, or feeling very anxious, as well. That comes a lot with stress. It comes a lot when you are feeling overwhelmed, and I feel that it's definitely a time where Spirit is saying take a step back, breathe, okay? Breathe. Stay rooted, stay grounded in the now, but also reflect and take a step back to see what is no longer serving you. Because again, this space of darkness, the space of void, the space of emptiness, the space of lack, the space of scarcity, it's time to get up out of it. Okay? It's time for a change. Okay? And you hold the power. Maybe some of these changes here, these stresses for some of the earth signs been financial. Maybe it's been relationships because we have the number 4. Maybe it's been our own identity, who we are. What are we? Who are we becoming? Do I even know who I am? Type of energy, Maybe there is some things from your childhood that is starting to come to the forefront, that is beginning to be a major stressor for you. What is it? Maybe a lot of back pain some of you guys have been experiencing as well, because I'm getting a lot of root chakra energy here. What is the collective message for my earth signs? Okay. So we do have count your blessings, okay? So your spiritual team is wanting you guys to be in a place of gratitude, appreciation for all that you do have. Okay. Um, Sometimes we, not just earth signs, but we as a race, human race, focus a lot on what we don't have or what we wish we could have had or what didn't quite work out the way that we wanted it to. Okay. Um, but little do we know, when we focus on those things, we restrict ourselves and kind of like block that abundance and happiness and growth and development from our life. Because how can we actually move forward if we're not appreciative of either where we come from, or we're not appreciative of what we do have right now? Okay. Now, I do feel that spirit has kind of dived off on a different course. I'm just flowing with spirit. Okay. And speaking the messages that needs to be heard, whether it coincides with one another or not. It's the message that the earth signs or the collective needs to hear at this time. So there's a strong desire to really count your blessings. Okay. Because when you count your blessings and appreciative for everything that you have now, you have the ability to pave the way to open up the roads and the doors that are before you. Okay. So we also have an opportunity to forgive. Okay. Maybe some of you need to work on forgiving yourself. You know, sometimes we beat ourselves up about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know, if I would have did this, then I would have been here. Or if I wouldn't have never did this, then this would never happen. We live, we learn, we grow. You know, we make the decisions at the time that we feel is best for us, depending on where we are in our development. But it becomes a point in the time where do we forgive ourselves? You know, where do we say to ourselves and be real with ourselves, like, damn, I fucked up, you know? But I'm not going to allow the decision that I made to destroy me or to um, identify who I am as a person. Okay. And I feel that it's very important that some of you forgive yourself for certain things, and maybe even also forgiving others. You know, I just heard spirit say somebody's beating themselves up because they feel like they stayed somewhere too long. All the signs were there, but they thought it would get better. Don't beat yourself up for that. Okay. Because time is not wasted. That's what we don't understand either. Time is not wasted. Sometimes we feel like, okay, man, I've been with this person for so long, and now, you know, we're not even together, and I just wasted all this time. No, you didn't really waste any time. It feels like you wasted, but you didn't. What did you learn from that? What did it teach you? Did you grow in any way from that situation? Did that situation teach you your worth? But again, it depends on the perception, on how you choose to look at certain things. Okay. What else divine spirit do the earth signs needs to know? Collective message. Earth signs. Okay. We have extremes here. I feel like I'm talking to somebody now when it comes to relationship. Seeing like this person could have been a twin flame connection as well. Maybe somebody made a very quick, rash decision, and now they're kind of like living in the energy of regret for a decision that they made as well. I feel like this would be a beneficial time for spiritual cleansing, spiritual bath as well. Maybe the energies lately just felt or feel very tense, very extreme. For some of my water signs, you need to, water signs. Okay, that's confirmation. For some of my earth signs, you guys need to increase your water intake as well. Focus on your blessings. Focus on what you do have now, okay? Because I feel that the more that you focus on what you have now and what you're grateful for is gaining momentum. Some of you guys, and again, this may not resonate with everyone, but some of you guys have taken a step back from a relationship situation as well. Some of you guys have to learn how to not allow people, situations to get you out of character. because I'm seeing that some of you may allow circumstances to rev you up and get you all riled up and get you out of character, when you have to learn how to ask yourself, does this situation even require my energy, or does this person require my energy? Okay. Now we do have the card of Axe as well. Stay prayed up. Talk to your spiritual team. Connect with your spiritual team. For those that has been praying, your prayers have been heard and they will be answered. You may feel like they're not being answered because you're not seeing any changes, but there's a lot that's happening behind the scenes. Ask for what it is that you want, but at the same time be in a place of gratitude and appreciation for what you do have. Somebody may be asking someone to forgive them. You don't need to give them an answer. That's for maybe one person. Another thing that I'm hearing is that you may have stayed a little bit longer because you didn't know your worth. You had to go through it. You had to experience to understand your worth. And now that you know your worth, deuces. So was it time wasted? Depends on your perception. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to cut it short. This is for my earth signs. Messages you have for my earth signs. Collective message for the earth signs. Collective message for my earth signs. Collective message for my earth signs. Okay, look at that earth angel. So many of you guys are definitely earth angels. Very loving, very caring, very compassionate. Okay. Many of you are definitely very powerful healers in some shape or form. Okay. Look at that. Wisdom. You're very wise. But see, wisdom comes from experience, not age. Comes from experience. Okay? Because life teaches you. All right? And so you're very wise, very knowledgeable. And I just heard that some of you may need to apply the wisdom that you gained from the past to some of your current present situations that you're going through right now as well. If you've been thinking about going back to school, what are you waiting for? Go for it. Okay? That's confirmation. If you've been thinking about going back to school and learning something different, go for it. Stop dimming your light to fit in. Okay? That's for somebody. Stop dimming your light to fit in. Okay? That experience that you were just in that was very stressful, that was very difficult for you, you gained so much inner strength and wisdom from it. Okay? How are you choosing to look at that situation that you may have recently walked away from, or a situation that you will be walking away from? Okay? Because when one door closes, another one will open. You're getting ready to walk into some new beginnings in areas of your life. Okay? Seeing a lot of 222, so a lot of ancestral energy is with you. Okay? They are paving the way for you. You guys may see a lot of twos as well. And collective message for my earth signs. Collective message for my earth signs. Collective message for my earth signs. Okay. If you've been thinking about diving deep into spirituality, learning more about spirituality, tarot, oracle, move forth in action, because many of you guys have gifts but are afraid to move forth in action or has been hesitant on it. And for those that is already working in the field, okay, you're meant to progress. You're meant to constantly stay teachable, to learn, to develop, okay, as well. Stop allowing certain things to distract you. There's a need for you to stay focused right now, Okay? Stay focused. We also have child here. If any one of you guys may have lost a child, whether it's through miscarriage or termination, this child in the spirit world is around you. Okay, some of you guys are still dealing with a lot of inner child wounds. Some of you guys may have, or maybe this may be just one or two, may have walked away from a connection and now putting their all and undivided attention to their children, focusing more on their children now. I'm hearing that song, Just Me and You. So that's kind of the energy and the vibes that I'm getting as well. Some of you guys have children that is an old soul. Like they may, I don't know why I heard 9. They may be 9, but they act like they 29. Old soul, reincarnated, been here before, okay? But we have change in direction. So many of you are definitely making some changes in your life. Some of you, there's a need for you to start making some changes in your life, which is all about, again, getting back to that place with being honest with yourself, okay? And making that choice to make that change. For some of you, and this may only be for a few, a part of a new beginning could be a birth of a child, okay? A birth of a child is another thing that I'm seeing as a part of a new beginning. I also feel that, for some of my earth signs, there's some good news that's going to be coming your way very soon as well. And this could be like a new beginning in a career, a new beginning when it comes to a business matter. But again, new beginning is pretty much broad, so I'm just going to kind of keep it open. There is a new beginning. There is good news that is coming your way. Okay? All right, so this does conclude the collective guidance reading for my earth signs, okay? I do hope that you guys have enjoyed. Please make sure that you click the like button. Make sure that you comment below. Let me know how you liked it. If you have not subscribed, make sure that you do. If you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, you can check the description box. Again, www.spiritualvibrations.org. Sending love your way, and until next time, Ashe.